As you know, my name is Arnesty, and I've spent most of my life in Los Angeles when it wasn't in the service. I graduated from Fairfax High School in 1942, and then I went right from there into the Army. And I was a 2-year varsity letterman in gymnastics and set a long-standing world's interscholastic record in rope climbing. I was also elected to Phoebus Society and a Scholarship Honor Society. And I'm in the Hall of Fame at Fairfax High School for climbing the rope, believe it or not. In February of 1943, I joined the U.S. Army and completed my basic training at Camp Polk, Louisiana, with the 6th Armored Division. I was shipped out from Northern California for New Guinea. Have you ever heard of New Guinea? I never heard of it. And assigned to the 25th Infantry Division. I received a special TDY assignment to headquarters, 1st Corps, for the invasion of the Philippines and the occupation of Japan. If they didn't drop those 2 bombs, it would have been a tough situation. I received several awards, but anyhow, that's here and there. In February of 1949, before the Korean War, I was called back to active duty, and we joined a reception center. We didn't have any we were going to fight a war in Korea. We didn't have any soldiers there. So South Korea was humble and grateful that the United States, or there would not be a South Korea. Of all the countries, I mean of France and everything like that, the only country that I've ever heard a good thing said about the United States is, besides Israel, of course, is Korea. As I say, I joined the reception center at Fort Ord, and we were processing 200 soldiers a day and shipping them to Korea. In the last 6 months of my tour of duty in Korea, I was trained to be an officer, and we did escort duty, bringing back the war dead, which is rather interesting. Here at the Sephardic Temple, I'm chairman of the cemetery burial. I've been doing it for over 25 years. It's the only time that anybody here has ever had an office for 25 years. I worked in the toy industry for 36 years as an outside salesman for a company called Mexican Garden. Believe it or not, I sold the first Barbie doll. In March of 1995, I was inducted into the Toy Hall of Fame and Western Toy and Hobby. Since I'm retired, I'm supposed to be well known about my volunteer work. We do a lot of work at the VA. I maintain an office there for the Jewish war veterans. We also, as I say, the VA does a lot of wonderful things for the veterans. It never gets to the newspaper. Unless the only newspaper news you hear about somebody got killed or somebody's following somebody, but you don't hear the good things that the VA is doing. West LA is a wonderful place, and every veteran is being taken care of as best as we can. I just want to show you, I brought a few of these magazines. At the VA, they have a new program, and what is called the Voice of the Veteran. They took the lady that was in charge of the VA, the volunteer office. They gave her a promotion to start this new program. It's the Voice of the Veteran. And the veteran has a right to say what they want. And it's a magazine for veterans, written for veterans. So anyhow, I want you to know that the VA is here, and we have a lot of things going on. We're talking about the facilities. Veterans Day is coming. We have a parade in San Fernando. We have another thing that was started by the Jewish war veterans. Did you ever hear of Eddie Cantor? Well, Eddie Cantor in 1946 started a new program called Give for a Yank. And we've been doing it every year where the Jewish war veterans Christmas is not our day. So what we do is we go to the VA and we give gifts for over 600 of the veterans that are in the hospital there. And this has been going on for ever since 1946. So we try to do, the Jewish war veterans are very, very active in the VA. And we do a lot of good things for the veteran. It really has been a pleasure to be here and be part of this. I brought a few extra copies here, so I'd like to give one to every veteran.